That's the sound I make when I take thumbnails, pictures, because otherwise I don't get into character. And today, yellow hoodie. Oh, I'm getting like, I think I'm confusing my white balance kind of thing there. Nice hoodie. Nice, I love those things, especially in the winter. Let's go straight into a nice reaction today. This is for my friend Alessandra from England. Well, she's from Italy, but lives in England. A great fan of Mötley Crüe. So let's do Mötley Crüe, girls, girls, girls. And also, today I'm pointing the finger at you. Yes, at you. Because I have, like, in the last month, almost 100,000 views every single day. And where are the subscribers? Huh? Where are the subscribers? You're coming in, you watch, and you leave. You just can't do that. You can't do that. You're bound to me. So click that notification bell and that subscribe button. And please stay. Please stay. My imaginary battler makes an incredible coffee. Look at that, huh? Let's go together to watch girls, girls, girls. I met them in '99 in San Jose. They were playing a show in this theater and I was backstage because of a friend that had a cable, a cable show, cable access show, access cable show. I don't know how you pronounce that. Anyway, those old shows they did locally, Come on, come on. Now you're stretching it, huh? Now you're stretching it, huh? Now you're being a little bit naughty. Throwing that knife on the table, showing off that you're tough, that you're hard, huh? I love the bike. Yep. 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 Okay, the obvious. The obvious is that a video like this today will be slaughtered. Will be slaughtered from the beginning to the end because of social justice warriors. And I mean, to an extent, in all fairness, I can understand that sometimes the more we share, the more we move forward, the more careful we have to be in the way we try to push ourselves on others. So that I understand completely, and it's also good. It's also good that we are more aware, that we are more conscious of what we do, what kind of reaction can give or cause to other people. But at the same time, this is even, if it came out today, for me personally, I wouldn't get offended because it's done with that kind of like silly irreverence. It's almost comedic. It's so over the top in wanting to portray like the bad guy that it's almost hilarious. It's like the cinematography bad guy type of idea. This is not reality. This is just an imaginary world where you wear leathers and without helmet on the Harley Davidson and you pretend to be bad. Bad guys, they wear suits today. What is the acting? I want to see their mouth opening again. What was that? It was somewhere here. The acting, huh? Golden Globe. Golden Globe acting. Well, look at that. That's Golden Globe, at least 2. I mean, you always also have to contextualize this type of music. This is really good time music, and unfortunately, like, in many ways I cannot relate anymore because I don't drink, I don't smoke, and of course I've done that when I was 20 and I was into this type of party scene, you know, like I could totally get into it. And again, I remember meeting them backstage at this place in San Jose with this friend of mine, Jack, and it was a blast. It was a blast. It was nice to see them live. It was nice to just shake their hands. We're talking like 20 years ago. There probably was one of the period where they got back with the same singer, because they had the period that they weren't together anymore. Some iterations of other artists. So it was super awesome. It was a super awesome show, and I was also I was also not taken aback, but since it was more of a theater, you know, like a cinema theater at seats, so people were seating. I was like, a rock concert, Mötley Crüe, people are seating. Seems a little bit too proper. I don't know. I was used to more European, you know, like you're just standing or something. Anyway, let's continue. Oh, I love these images. Great fan of cinematography outside. Hey, fishnet, eh? It's morning here. Give me a break, you know? I have to... I mean, it's also obvious that this is really pushing towards the end of glam rock, you know, like we had so many bands like this, and of course, I suppose Mötley Crüe were together with Guns N' Roses. Probably they were some of the most known, but I don't think so. I mean, there were also bands like, you know, Mr. Big and Cinderella, and now I don't know, like then a little bit more on the edge of glam rock, like Queensryche, but definitely Mötley Crüe was one of the biggest known. And this is also sort of, I think, I don't know if it happened in parallel, but probably also one of the first band to create this like feel-good music, California rock, Los Angeles rock. It's probably like Van Halen, the Van Halen brothers. Come on, dude. I mean, there are all those little things which they're irreverent, they're like probably not very today that you really cannot do those kind of things without being slaughtered. But at the same thing, I'm pretty sure that even today a lot of girls watching, they were probably thinking, or they're probably thinking, you know what, I wouldn't mind being whistled by Nikki Sixx or Tommy Lee, that kind of stuff. I'm pretty certain of it. It always depends who does it. But catcalling, it's a meh. It's a meh. That's awesome. But you know what? I'm gonna tell you something about catcalling and this kind of stuff. I grew up in the south of Italy, and you know, like there was a lot of catcalling. There's a lot of macho behavior, whatever. But I can tell you this: girls, they really know how to, you know, answer back. You know, they just don't like walk by silently. They're just gonna like tear down like the list of curses or whatever that they can send you if you piss them off. So you gotta, you know, at least when we were growing up as kids, they're not like just taking it in and walk by if you whistle and say something. So which I think it's awesome because there is like a balance there, you know. You try to be cocky, you know, guys, young guys like in the video here, you know, you try to be cocky, you try to be overstretch the boundaries, and then you immediately get put in your place, you know. And that's what I love about Southern women, you know. They immediately put you in your place. They just don't, you know, they just don't walk by. They tell you straight into your face, and that's good. That's very good. So yeah. Anyway, this is, you know, we all have been teenagers and silly and whatever, but yeah, I suppose this video was meant for a little bit more grown-up people, but also, like, you know, this is like a young teenage fantasy, you know, male teenage fantasy kind of thing. So I can totally understand the context of this video, and also what it represents, you know. So you have to take it lightly. You don't take this seriously. I mean, if you take this seriously, have another coffee. Have another coffee. All right, all right. Yeah, this time I focused a little bit more on the video, on the meaning. Also because usually I prefer to analyze more the live performances, and the videos, you know, the videos encompasses a lot of things, so it's a lot of fun also trying to understand like the relation between the time and the meaning. Why am I blue? Why am I blue? There is also me there and there and there and there and there. Inception. Arrgh! If this video gets more than 10,000 views and I don't have 10,000 subscribers, all of you, I will launch your dreams, at least for a week. Always spread love. Ciao. Wow.